Hello, children. So, today we are going to learn about natural disasters. These are big events like earthquakes, floods, and storms that happen in nature. They can sometimes cause damage, but knowing about them help us stay safe. So, let's find out more together. Let's begin without any further delay. Floods. Floods happen when there is too much water on the land, usually because of heavy rain, rivers flowing, or storms. The flood water covers roads, houses, and fields, making it difficult to live in the affected area. Hence, it is very important to stay safe and listen to our adults during floods. Earthquake. An earthquake is when the ground shakes because rocks deep inside the earth break or move. They usually happen near mountains or places with lots of rocks underground. Volcano eruption. A volcano is a mountain that can erupt with hot lava, ash, and gases from inside the earth. It happens when pressure builds up under the ground and pushes the melted rock out. Forest fire. A forest fire is a big fire that burns trees and plants in a forest. It can happen because of lightning, people, or dry weather. Forest fire can be very dangerous for animals and plants. Firefighters work hard to stop it and keep everyone safe. Tsunami. A tsunami is a huge and powerful wave in the ocean that can come after an earthquake or big underwater shake. It can move very fast and flood the land near the sea. Snowstorm. A snowstorm is when a lot of snow falls from the sky with strong winds. It makes everything cold and covered with snow. Hence, sometimes it makes difficult to go outside. Thunderstorm. A thunderstorm is a rainy storm with thunder and lightning. It happens when warm air rises and mixes with cold air. It makes loud sounds in the sky and sometimes has strong winds and heavy rain. Drought. A drought is when there is very little or no rain for a long period of time. This makes the land very dry. Plants, animals, and people may not get enough water. Cyclone. A cyclone is a big spinning storm with very strong winds and heavy rain. It forms over warm ocean water and can cause a lot of damage when it reaches land. Ice storm. An ice storm happens when rain falls but is so cold that it turns into ice when it touches the ground. This makes everything like trees, roads, and power lines covered in slippery ice. It can be very slippery and sometimes causes power outages. Heat wave. A heat wave is when the weather gets very hot for several days in a row. During a heat wave, the sun shines strongly and the air feels very warm. It's important to drink water and stay cool during a heat wave. Landslide. A landslide is when a lot of rocks, soil and dirt quickly slide down a hill or a mountain. It usually happens after heavy rain or an earthquake. Tornado. A tornado is a strong spinning wind shaped like a funnel. It comes from a storm and can move across the ground, blowing things away. Tornadoes can be very fast and dangerous, so people should stay safe by going inside when a tornado comes. Hailstorm. A hailstorm is when small balls of ice called hail fall from the sky like rain. It happens during strong storms with thunder and lightning and can be noisy when the hail hits the ground or roofs. Pandemic. A pandemic is when a sickness spreads to many people all over the world. It happens when lots of people get sick at the same time in many different countries. Because it spreads so much, people have to be careful to stay healthy. Avalanche. An avalanche is a large amount of snow that quickly slides down a mountain. It happens suddenly and can be very fast and dangerous. So people stay safe by avoiding snowy mountains during snow. Sandstorm. A sandstorm is when strong wind blows lots of sand and dust into the air, making it hard to see. It can also make it hard to breathe and feel rough on your skin. It usually happens in dry, desert places. It's always best to stay inside during a sandstorm. Sinkhole. A sinkhole happens when the ground suddenly breaks and creates a big hole. It can swallow cars, trees, or even houses. Sinkhole happen when water washes away the soil under the ground. Soil erosion. Soil erosion happens when wind or water washes away the top layer of the soil. This soil is very important because it helps plants to grow. When soil gets washed away, plants find it hard to grow and the land can become bare. We can stop topsoil erosion by planting trees and grass to hold the soil in place.